Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Just the one stream today. After some conversations yesterday and some thinking, and gauging people's opinions, I think I'm only going to do one stream today. But that doesn't mean there's only going to be one stream a day from now on. Sometimes there might be two. I'm also planning on having this weekend off for lots of various reasons, but I won't go into those right now because it's not particularly exciting. Good afternoon, anyway. Hope everyone is doing okay today. I've got a very, very, very bad cough today for some reason. I think I kicked up some dust during the night or something. But anyway, into the game. We're here back in City Skylines in New Gardcity. We have lots of events on, by the way. The University Pavilion, the Berry Arena, Bob's Baseball Stadium, all staging events today. So it's going to get very, very busy towards the end of today. What is the date, according to this? 3rd of April. Okay, so we're, what, 2 weeks behind? Almost 2 weeks behind. This is our airport. This is Gardcity Airport, Terminals 1A, 1B and 1C. All the taxiways and stuff as well. I know there was a comment that was left and then edited about Surface Painter. I need to find out where Surface Painter is so that I can do that, because I definitely... Oh, hello. I definitely want to paint the area around the taxiways and stuff here. I might even just chuck some grass down in this area just to make it look a little bit nicer. This discoloration here doesn't really look that great, so changing that would be a high priority. Today though, we're not really focusing much on the airport. We might come and do some stuff here a little bit later on. There's oh, does it not show the tram stops? That's weird. There's lots of people waiting for the buses, at least, and the helicopter and all that stuff. But today we're not focusing on this area, we're focusing on this area. So over here, this is the airport parking that we built yesterday, along with the PRT system, the tram system over here. There will be a bus connecting all this up soon as well. I'm just trying to debate how that's actually going to go. I suppose this... Okay, I might have a solution. Excuse me, I might have a solution. But, yeah, today we're focusing on the retail park, which is going to go in this big gap here. And I think we're going to leave the terrain as is as well, which is going to make it a little bit more challenging. And it's also going to sort of come along this area here and relates to what's going on here with the tram. And there might even be an extra road that comes down this way and connects up. Might even go up and over the freeway here and into a new area of the city over this direction. So I'm kind of going to wing it to start with. I'm hoping people join the chat soon to help me out a little bit with some ideas, but we shall see. I think for now though, yeah, just connecting this stuff up. I still don't know what was wrong with the snapping yesterday, but hopefully restarting the game overnight has kind of fixed that. We'll see about that. So I'm going to connect you up with two straight lines like that. Reason being is so that I can then draw you out like this and connect you up like that, which apparently is underground. Don't think that's underground somehow. And then I'll have to redo all the lane stuff that I had set up over here. So you go there and there. You can go there and there. I don't think this really needed doing, to be honest. I think this one I could have just left as was. Oh well. Done it now. This is a really nice looking station. I really, really like it. I don't know if we can actually see people inside or not. Not that anyone's really using this right now anyway, which makes things tricky. So in terms of parking, I think I might add a little bit of extra parking over here. Specifically for the retail park. And then as for the retail park, I'm going to be using... Where are we at? Somewhere in here I do have... Oh, I could build the luxury hotel. I might add that actually, rather than the big one we've got at the stadium. Also got these stadiums that I can add in the future as well. Concert venues, I still need, commercial zone, university and all that stuff. Yeah, somewhere in here. I think it's either in here or in parks. I have retail buildings. Here we go. It's got B&Q, M&S. I should have some more. These are nice. I might add some of these in as well. Where are the rest? BP. As far as we can have that. Sea Fortress. Interesting. What on earth is that? Ah. I think we're a bit too close to the airport to have high rises. Where are the rest of the... I swear I had loads of these. Let's see if I just search for retail. Yeah, there they are. So we've got the Range, Sports Direct, Carpetright, Argos, Waitrose. The whole shebang. We've gone all out with the Brits. Yeah, that's not going to work. I kind of want to leave the station here untouched. Maybe bring you over like that, and then put parking. I think these parking roads actually have to be flat, don't they? So that's not really going to work. In that case, no, I will keep this like it was. Like this, and then down like so. Maybe have like a prop parking or something in there. Okay, here there's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put Carphone Warehouse on the end there. Waitrose, I think, can go over this side. Oh, that's annoying. Right, hang on. Let's get this road to go just a little bit less. Like that. That works quite nicely. Morrison's. Should we have 2 supermarkets right next to each other? Nothing in the laws against it. Some people might frown on it, but I'm not fussed. Mothercare. Halfords. Another Waitrose. Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's on the corner here. That's got to be a thing. We'll put Boots there. Homebase right next to Sainsbury's because they used to be owned by the same company. What else have I got? Tesco. Asda. They all went into agreement to run stores right next to each other. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. And then we'll put an Odeon there. Maybe a Pets at Home just to fill the last spot. There is quite a slope here. There we go. I think there's going to be our outside the ring stores. And then regarding the centre, maybe just a park. Like an actual city park. Because that will encourage people to come over here. Even though these technically do as well, I think. People will commute over here for work anyway. Okay, let's paint this district. We need a name for this park as well. So all of this as well is going to be part of this. I think the station is going to be included as part of this as well. Like so. Right, let's play the game. I'm also going to save. Oops. Please don't crash. Good. That one. Use cloud. Overwrite. Oh yeah, the water demand should go away in a second. There we go. How is my water supply? Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Okie doke. Right. So yeah, what kind of things should we have over here? What kind of park should we have if we are going to do a park? Could just do a city park. Like so. And then we'll have a side gate on each of the corners. After I've done the park area. Which one is it? This one. I don't know if having this included in the park area is good or not. Actually, it shouldn't really be this, should it? Hang on. It should be within the road. Like this. There we go. And then fill the rest of this in. I have to move it a little bit. I don't know, maybe this way slightly. I'm struggling. Maybe I will include the station. Basically, I can't select the park area because of this. I can only select the area on top of it. So I need to move that one, if anything. I don't really know where to... This way, maybe? There we go. Right. So I need a name suggestion for the district, and then a name suggestion for the park as well. I'll put a side gate on each corner. Like that. And then we can squeeze some other pathways in, I suppose. Like that. So we'll put a plaza there. A cafe. I like the idea of squeezing it in here. Oh yes, perfect. Restrooms. One lot there. One lot here. Info booth, that can go next to the main entrance. Like so. Chessboard, I'm not fussed about that kind of stuff. All this kind of stuff. Maybe a climbing frame and stuff. Trampoline park, that sounds like fun. So that's something a retail park would have as well, just milling around. A climbing frame. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Sandbox next to the climbing frame. Which I'll put there. What's this? Don't really know what this is. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. And then the fencing. Just remove that bit. Wow, that was some serious lag then. Don't know what the hell that was. Come on. I think that's linked. And then this one out there, round there, and then all the way along to here. And then this one come on, game, please behave. And then I'm just going to join up like that. So we've got this little free area here which we could use for stuff. Don't know what. Save. But this is probably going to see a huge... So what have you got? Low land value. Low land value. I mean, all of these are going to be historical buildings, so they can't be replaced. I think what essentially I've done here is use like a form of recode to place down commercial buildings. You got really low land value. Wonder why it's so low up here. Maybe because of the proximity to the airport? I don't know. How do I check land value? There. You're pretty average actually. It's not bad at all. Highest is over in these areas here, and I think it's because of the transport links, like metro stations and stuff like that. But we have got a station here, which it may or may not be registering. Plus, once the park starts to improve, that will soar the land value as well. So right now, your entertainment is fine, you just need visitors. Now I wonder if I can put a little bus station somewhere near here as well. So we've got the tram down there, so maybe if I put the bus station over here. Like this one. If I put it right on the corner. Or maybe this one. So I could put that right next to the tram stop then. That could work. I want to do something about this. There we go. Oh, excuse me coughing, everybody. And then over here we can put something retail related as well to justify this tram stop existing. I'm quite happy with this though. Right, so over here I have an idea for what I can put along this road. It's quite devious. So I believe using, and it keeps scrolling, 2A with trees, single-sided, one-way with trees, one lane, two-way. This is what I want. I believe if I upgrade you, the tram line should still exist here. Yes. And it's controlled by traffic lights, which actually I think is okay. And now what I can do is put a bus stop here in the opposite direction. I think. We'll find out. And you're claiming you're not connected. Okay, so you are complaining a little bit. We'll see if that continues playing up though, whether it fixes itself. So why do you... Okay. Maybe I will have you link up the parking then. Like stop there, and then come over and stop at one of these. Like that one. And then it's probably going to have to be one of these ones. Huh. It's quite funny seeing how this shapes. Like that. And then this. Ah, now how are you connecting? It's connecting via that. Okay, apparently there's a road connection there then. That's interesting. Right, so you are park and ride shuttle. Select types. I'm going to go with the minibus. Maybe 6 of them. I hope this tram line is going to work on this road. It should be fine. It should be fine. Just quickly save again. And of course I can flood the rest of this area with trees and stuff now as well. Yeah, what the hell are you? Oh, hang on. You need to be that depot. I'm gonna have to remove these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're gonna head back to the depot now, yep. So that tram seemed to work. It seemed to do something at least. I feel like I need something over here, like a landmark of some sort. Just to force people over this way as well. What are you? You're just a police car, right? This parking, no one may ever use this parking. That's just a truth we might have to face. Now does that cover that? I think it does. What about power? You're not actually powered right now. How are you getting powered? I don't know. Lots of commercial vehicles flooding around here. It's also good to see. Do we have crossing points on these roads? Might have to use a different road type for this circle. Maybe even make it a one-way road. Let me see, what have I got? Maybe the tree-lined one. Not for that bit. Derp. Use that one for that bit. There we are. So they can cross into the middle there. Okay. So that's kind of... that's taken a lot less time than I thought it was going to. Which I suppose is a good thing. I want to see this bus stop. Can I move you onto this road? No. That's actually a shame. Having them both stop on the same street would have been pretty cool. In that case, I probably can convert this back into what it was before. So maybe just do like this, and then bring it down. I hate this snapping, it's so annoying. That's not the same length, is it? Oh, it is the same. Right, hang on. Pause game. Let's remove this for a second. I must admit right now that PRT system is causing more problems than it's solving. Okay. Let's do that. And then in terms of trams, you can go back to being this. So you should stop complaining now. The bus stop, I'm going to move to there. And I'm going to put some kind of monument at the end here. As for the PRT, let's have you turn off snapping. Basically, I want you to feed through there, or maybe you can feed through here. Come on. Say, why is it not letting me use Anarchy? And then from this, I can rebuild this as well. I think I can turn snapping back on at this point. Come on, game. Just cooperate. Just cooperate with me for this. Alright, hang on. There we are. So for this, I can grab... I can use a little bit of move it to start with. Do that. then I can grab one of these poles and just copy it along here. One there, one there, one there, and one there. Kind of works. Doesn't have to be perfect right now. And then yeah, put a big landmark in here. The Nova offices. Wow, you're huge. Canberg Tower. I think something like this would be cool. Or the US Embassy. Perhaps not a Burberry store. Grand Mall? No. Courthouse? No. I don't want it to be too big, bearing in mind there's an airport just there. I think this is a good size. Like that. You should attract tourists, visitors. Probably using the tram to get here, or the bus from the metro. So yeah, in this area here, and even in this area here, in fact, we can put some office space now. Gert, hello. I haven't seen you for a long time as well. How are you? Can I do this? I think that looks alright. There will be another road that comes off this in that direction. Yeah, we can fill this with space with offices now. Was it there? I did it? Yeah. There we are. So you can now get filled with offices. Which again gives people a reason to come over here for work. Maybe fill that area there as well. Quite happy with that. Where are you going? Why did you come this way to go that way? Why not just drive down that road? Makes no sense. Alright. I'm quite happy with this for now. We got another demand for residential, which we're probably going to have to fill. So this area here could be a city park as well. Might have to build a metro. Maybe a bus that goes out here. Do I have to build a bus around St. Michael, actually? Let's do that. Like that, and then one here. And then over here, maybe in that gap there. I think we need to interchange with the tram, which is on that road. So a stop there would be good. Actually, I know what we could do. Come on, game. Please work. Right. So we'll come out this way. Stop there. And then hop up and over the bridge here. And then we'll have another stop. Say there. And then one... Where am I going? I'm trying to go to Guard Square, which is up there. So which direction am I going in? I'll check what that notification was in a second as well. I think a stop here near the trolley would be cool, and then into Guard Square. I think we're at to the second berth again, and then back via a stop there, and then up. I think we could have another one here actually. Then we can go up this way and connect with the tram. Then we can come over here. Let's see, maybe this way, and then one there, one there. Thanks for asking. I'm fine. Had it busy with work past time. Yeah, how are you holding up with everything that's happening? Hopefully everything's alright. We have a very underutilized area over here, I've just noticed. So maybe stop there, and then down here, and then back. Right. In terms of type, let's go with the Scania, this one. A shade of blue. Streamlabs. And then shades of blue. Excuse me. Yeah, you'll have to forgive my cough. I will stop apologising for it at some point, but right now, I think it's still warranted. Have we done Azure? We must have done Azure. The Midnight Line? No. I think Azure, if we haven't already done it. Let me check. It's hard to keep track. Buses. Oh yeah, we do. So this one, I have to rename again. Ah, the Maya line. Right, dashboard, recent events. And we had a new subscriber, Mr. Hermani, with the subscription. Thank you very much on YouTube. And then Gert following on Twitch just now as well. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Right, I'd like to go on a ride on this new line. Did I make sure I chose the right depot? For this. The Maya line. No, you need to come from the biofuel depot. I'm going to rename... Where is it? Over here. You are the airport PRT depot. Wow, look at all the minibuses here. Any visitors? Not yet. In time. If I head all the way over to Shoreham... Is the stream lagging? For anyone, by the way. One of these, this one. Gardcity bus depot. Alright. Save. No lag. Okay, good stuff. Let's just play the game. Wait for a vehicle to be dispatched. There we go. So you should be on the Maya line. Yes, you are. Let's follow you on your journey. So I got YouTube telling me that it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So on Twitch it might be running fine, on YouTube it might be a bit stuttery. I mean, on my preview it's not stuttering, so I have no reason to be concerned. No dropped frames either. Although that sound is a bit worrying. Alright, round here, off this way, up the big hill. I might flatten that down a little bit more. Alright, on the main road. So I'll speed up time at this point. Should turn off shortly. Be interesting to see whether we go to St. Michael first or whether we go to Guard Square. Let's find out. Looks like Guard Square. Traffic is pretty smooth through here now. Quite happy with that. Saw the underground station there. Alright, into Guard Square. Ah, we are turning off before. I don't think I've been through Halliday for a while either, so this could be kind of cool. We're not stopping there. Here's where the trolley crosses. So we're going left here. Okay, that's really worrying. Alright, we're stopping here first. I haven't restarted my PC in a couple of days as well, so that probably doesn't help. Come on, game, you can do it. Through the city arch. Welcome to New Gardcity, everyone. Onto Guard Square. Go into Guard Square bus station. Oh, I hate this cough. I hate it so much. Here we go, turning into. Still hear the metro trains underneath. That shouldn't be a thing. Shouldn't be able to hear it. Hello George, I'll show you what our retail park looks like in just a second. It has been built. It's Guard Square Station, Metro Station to the left, Guard Square Main Station just behind us. Tram Station as well, just behind us now. Trolley Station off to the left. There will be a monorail station built at some point as well, maybe on the other side of the square. They don't all have to be right next to each other. This is a new bus line we're riding right now that goes around St. Michael. Okie dokie. Down Somerset Avenue. Oh, I need to turn off parking for this sodding roundabout again. Round the roundabout. Into Halliday. Quite a lot of people waiting here. Doubt they're all waiting for us though. Alright, left turn here. Yeah, parking on these roads is fine. Don't mind that. Up and over the railways. Into St Michael, right turn here. Railway station on the right there. More houses being built as well, that's good to see. Stop at the bus stop here. Oh, a few people got off. Are there towns in the UK with a T? I mean, Taunton springs to mind. Tilbury. Alright, that's where we connect with the tram. Anyone else getting off? Oh, trolley system. Sorry. Not anymore. They used to be, but I think they've all been ripped up now, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I can't think of even like heritage museums, working museums. I don't think even there they have trolley systems. It's all trams and trains over here. I know Geneva has a trolley system. I've witnessed it firsthand. Beyond that, I mean, there are other places, don't get me wrong, but beyond that, I can't think off the top of my... Oh, San Francisco has a trolley system as well. Yeah, San Francisco does. I know there's lots of other places, just none spring to mind right now. St. Michael looks like a really peaceful district. This feels like proper suburbia. It's very nice, very tranquil. It's basically the idea. Considering it's built right next to some major rail links as well. So right turn here. Trolley buses last existed in 1972 in the UK. Some museums do have trolley buses. I'm trying to think, the only working museums I've been to are Beamish and Amberley, and neither of those do, but maybe the Black Country Museum does. I'm not disputing that. I think you're right. Again, just can't think of any off the top of my head. They have a very nice little transport system going on here. Over the trams again. Right turn here. We here in Arnhem have a trolley system, and they won't get rid of it. I know, actually in France, in Lyon, I think, they have a... It's kind of like a... I think they call it a pre-tram system. It's basically a tram without the track. It's a trackless tram. That might be what they call it, actually, a trackless tram. And the idea is it can be upgraded to light rail in future. But more often than not these days, they build it and then they decide to keep it. They don't add the track, which is fine. You know, it's a transport system. Trolleys are better going uphill than buses and trams, in fact. So, for that reason alone, it's basically worth it. Right, into the bus station. It's a nice looking bus station. Nice model. Metro pulling in front. Sandtoft. I must admit, I've never heard of Sandtoft. Whereabouts is it? I might have to check that out one day. Alright, we'll follow this until it starts to head back towards Guard Square, and then we'll jump off. In fact, it's called Sandtoft Trolleybus Museum. Ah, yeah. Okay. I I guess the clue's in the name. Fair enough indeed. Fair enough. Alright, so over here is going to be St. Michael Common, which is going to be a park. I think we're basically at Journey's End now. So it loops around St. Michael, essentially. Also goes through a little bit of Halliday and then links up to Guard Square. I will redo the bus system in the future to link other districts. So there'll be one bus that goes from Guard Square through Halliday to St. Michael, back through Halliday, back to Guard Square. Same through here to Bankside. Still have a shot. Oh wow, what happened up here? Alright, hang on. Varsity Sports. It was the track and field. Have I still got floating cars here? Yes, I do. It's annoying. Also says you're at home. I dispute that claim too. North Lincolnshire, not far from me, about 45 minutes. Oh, cool. Well, that's on my bucket list now then. I swear I had a fire station over here. I do. Oh, it's after the... That would explain it. Right, hang on. Let's move you temporarily there. This should stop it happening again. Okay. So, George, the retail area. Brace yourself. Once the game's saved. Here it is. So I need name suggestions for it all. Right now we've got problems with not enough goods to sell and low land value. I've made all these historical buildings so that they can't be removed. So these all have their own parking, which doesn't help. But yeah, going clockwise from here, we've got The Range, Sports Direct, Carpet Right, Argos, Carphone Warehouse, Mother Care, Laura Ashley, Curry's, Halfords, Boots, Homebase. I should have at this point say there's no sponsorship in this video. Sainsbury's, Tesco, Asda. There's proof if ever needed that no one's sponsoring this video, because otherwise I wouldn't say all three. Odeon, Pets at Home, Morrison's, Waitrose. And then in the centre, I've got a park, just to try and encourage more people to actually come over and visit. And even that park here is getting quite a lot of traffic and parking. I really should maybe put a smaller... Use the small park main gate so they can't park here. Maybe something like that. I don't know if this is now getting used. Oh, it is. 7 people used it recently. There's people waiting for the parakeet line as well. Car park's still not really used. I have also linked up a bus shuttle system. You're a police vehicle as well. And I built a US embassy from the UK here, just to try and encourage people over here. So we've got this extra little road that loops around now with a bus stop there, and then the buses stop one there and one there, so relatively near the tram, and then over here at this bus station. You got anyone on board? Yeah, 65 passengers. You? 3 passengers. So we need to get more goods for them to sell. Which I'm hoping the industrial area can help with. We have a lot of buildings burning down. And you should be demolishing buildings. But yeah, any name suggestions, guys, for the retail park and the district that the retail park sits in? Because I've also got... where are we? Offices designated in this space. I just wish I could solve their problems. They're having lots of problems. I think it's just going to take a while for industrial traffic to get over here. How many people you got on board? 0 out of 50, 0 out of 50. And then, yeah, we'll have offices along the back here as well. And all in this area we'll have offices. Maybe have science park down here too. And I think this area up here could be turned into residential. I want to do some renaming of stuff as well. Stuff's looking good over here too. I think this area, I could put some more residential in here. More raw materials like the specialized industries. Yeah. Maybe we should focus on that today then. Hopefully I'm not unpowering the whole district. Oh, I think I am unpowering the whole district by doing this. Right, hang on. I'm going to pause the game while I do this. I'm just going to build like a grid structure of roads here. And put some dense residential in. Do have a high demand for residential right now. Is this all part of St. Michael? Yes. I think this bit as well could be residential. All of this whole area here as well. Not that bit. Who would want to live right next to a cemetery? I don't know. We're going to find out though. And all this as well. Nice. Right, are you powered? Ah yes, you are powered through that. That's fine then. So I can unpause. Now the railway here might cause some issues, but we'll see. Generic industry may come into use. It should be raw materials, processing factories like oil wells for oil, generic industry, sold to commercial. Only learned that today. Let's test the theory then. I'm wondering if we should go into fishing. I watched that video you showed me yesterday, George, the harbour one. I really like the look of that fishing village they built. So the idea that James had yesterday to build a subscriber town or village with 1,000 homes, I think we could do like a quiet little fishing village in one of the corners of the map with a really small fishing industry, and then build a larger fishing industry elsewhere. Alright, these are all popping up. Florence residents, very nice. I could put like a little park here, I was thinking, but maybe not. What's your capacity? 105. I think this I can, these I can rename as well. So you're going to be St. Michael Bus Station. And you are going to be St. Michael. Actually no, you're going to be named after the street that you're on, which is Peters Street. Yeah, Peters Street. That's pretty much the only tram stop. I know this one I can name as well. Rosemary Street. Consider this an admin stream right now. So we're naming stops and all that good stuff. So yeah, George, do you have a name suggestion for the retail park? Davies Boulevard. Why not use rail to transport large amounts of cargo between all the different stages? Might be faster. That's also a good suggestion. So Link, have another freight station up here that connects directly to the retail park. Maybe have the rail run parallel to this one and then jump up and over and build a station like here somewhere. That could work. But I mean, there's no can about it, that will work. What else was I doing just now? Oh yeah, admin. So Lafayette, the station's up here. The underground station is going to be Webb Street. And you are Campbell Street. Plint Bridge Retail Park, also called the Park and Ride Plint Bridge Park. Plint Bridge Parkway. That is a great suggestion. I like it. You can just be Transport Tower. So that's what this is. And then the station over here on this street. What's the name of this street? Beach Boulevard. That's a really nice name. Suggestion, Dutch Square. We will have to build an area of the city, or like an area of the city devoted to different types of architecture. So like one for Dutch, one for French, one for Gothic, Renaissance, I don't know. I'm running out of types of architecture. I'm not big on architecture myself. Alright, this station here. Sterling Street. And then over here, Belmont Street. This one here. Davies Street. Oh, no. And then the next one here, I think, is Guard Square. Yeah. Station over here. You're going to be Stadium Point. I think this one's already been renamed as well, isn't it? Oh no. Stadium Point Jetty. Stadium Point Helipad. When's the next match? 3rd of the 4th. Supposedly that's today. We'll see if that actually happens. So you've got names, good. So to follow the track along again, this one here needs naming. Your Webb Street as well. I swear I already had a Webb Street. No? Might be like Cities in Motion, there's only so many named streets. You are Amanda Street. Yeah, you're already named. So you are going to be Plint Bridge Parkway. I like that a lot. You are going to be Plint Bridge Bus Station. You are going to be Plint Bridge Park. And the district is Plint Bridge. And then this is Plint Bridge Parking. Da-dum. So you are Fantasy World Station. Yep, that's fine. Fantasy World Pad. That's also fine. What are the Metro? They're all named. So over here, Davis. Actually, I'm going to call this Leisure Square. It's a bit of a play on Leicester Square, but also this is the Leisure District, which is going to get renamed, by the way. You are Bankside Library or Library Corner. I like Library Corner. That's a cool name. I'm sure I've missed out lots of stations. Oh yeah, the ones over here. Evans Street. Olive Avenue. It's really satisfying seeing the traffic come around here. Okay, so if we were to go into industry, I can't remember what that comes under now. This. Let's say oil. Where is there oil? Right underneath Guard Square. There's a little bit over here. There's quite a lot out here. Can I build out in the water? Don't think you can you? This is water, isn't it? Yeah. I think that's it for oil. Oh, there's a bit under the airport. I keep building over all the key areas. Under here as well. I don't know about beyond the borders. Probably not. Warehouses. No, not fast. Ore. Okay, there's ore over here. Lafayette. There's some here as well. There's a bit here that we could exploit. Again, over by the airport. Farming we've done. Forestry you can build anywhere. Does anyone want to rename the leisure district and the farms? As in, do you have any suggestions for renaming the leisure district and the farm? Aha, this is a good area for... Oh wait. Hang on. Did I bring up traffic? Natural resources. So ore under here. Fertile land. There's plenty of fertile land everywhere. We could build another farm over here if we wanted to. Oil. And then forest. Forest is green. Living Boulevard. That's a good name for a street. We could put that as the street name going up to the farm. Assuming you can rename. Yeah. Living Boulevard. I think the traffic flow down here is one of the reasons why it's so slow. And you're Living Boulevard as well, with all the crematoriums on. Oh boy. People are parking along here. No, 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 no. No parking. I bet they're all parking along these roads as well. No parking. George, you got any suggestions for the farm? Any more parking I can deny? Doesn't look like it. It doesn't help that my industries keep burning down as well. I've got like 5 fire stations over here. Mind you, I've also got a prison over here, which probably doesn't help. Arsonists and all that. Okay. So I'm going to build a new ore industry on this land here. Gunway Farm. Oh, beautiful. What about the leisure district? Any name suggestions for that? Ah, so that's ore. Okay, that explains the discoloration over at the airport as well then. It's all because of ore. So I'm going to build like straight through the middle like this. And I'm going to make this a main road. Main-ish road. Actually, maybe use one of these. And then I'm going to have little spurs that come off. It's probably a really bad design, but we'll see. Shoreham Leisure Park. Well, we got Shoreham Industrial here. I'm trying to think of some of the major areas. It's really hard to remember them, you know. I built them as well. I can't remember them. That's not very good. So I think the main building should go at the end. Maybe there. And then the barracks can all go down. I've got to do the industrial area first. That would help, wouldn't it? The Rosewood Ore Group. I might just leave that as the name for now. I'm going to put the barracks next to it. Maybe a second barracks there. And then the maintenance building. Okay, hang on. Let's do some jigging. How do I cancel this? There. Let's move you. Really? There. So you go there, you go there, you go there, and then this goes there. Dinpool. It's kind of an area. It's kind of an area, I'll give you that. Can I go with large ore mines? Yes, I can. One there. One there. Oh, this is going to be insane. One there. One there. One there. One there. So right now this is just for the mining. I'll do storage and stuff in a second. So we got that, and then I'll put some medium ones. Along the back here. Not as much production. Let's remove this. Like that. Quite happy with that. And we'll just fill in the gaps around here. Right, and then this area up here is going to be for processing. So let's build this out. And then I'll build out this way. And out this way. And then this one comes out this way. And then a roundabout. Let's see. 2-lane road is probably fine. Radius of 40. I'm going to do 50 just to be safe. Level terrain, set up TMPE. Alright. We'll go with it. It's quite easy to fix this actually. Yeah, I mean that looks pretty fixed. And then we'll lower this down. Okie dokie. And then say you come down like this. What have I got for storage and whatnot? Oh, a seabed mining vessel. Now that would have been handy. Large ore mine. Underground. Oh no, I want to see the big bastards going for it. Okay, we can build some of these along here. Let's go right down the end here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not in industry area. Let's fix that. Five, 6. That'll do. Again, this will all get powered and watered shortly. You are producing though, look. Goodness gracious. So what's that? 8 along. So about here. You then come down to there. Glass manufacturing plant, rotary kiln. Suppose we could put some of these down now. How big's the rotary kiln? Oh, freaking huge. Fiberglass. Okay, I think this should be storage. Sand storage on one side. Ore storage on the other. This is probably not enough storage. We might have to go even bigger. And then raw material storage. Let's say we built this out even further. And then grabbed you. Dragged you down to there. Extended the industry area. Doesn't quite fit. Does this one fit? No. Am I doing this right, guys? Am I doing this right, or am I messing this up big time? I could put you there, I suppose. And if I put another street at the end, like this, and I could probably put another one there. Two of these at the end here. So what are these? Bulk storage extension. Okay, so we can have another street of these. Okay. So I think like localizing it all like this would help. You've got nothing stored at the moment. Where am I going to link this to? I mean, you could just link up to this. Maybe link up to this roundabout here. Remove these wind turbines. That could work. But I think if it is, it's going to come from this one. Alright, I'm going to put some more of the excess storage on this side of things. Alright, let's flatten out this slope. And I think this could be, like, not completely flattened, but made more flat. That should work, I hope. Or not. Linking to Shoreham is a good idea, as most trucks will head there anyway. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. And then if we link Shoreham up to Plint Bridge via rail, then that's where most traffic will likely end up. Although I don't think Mothercare is going to be selling many ore products, but you never know. It's probably, you're better off doing it for like the plastics industry and stuff like that. But as I said, you never know. Let's fill this in. Come on, please work. Yes. Right, one there of those. And then an iron ore one I'll put directly next to it. I could make this look a bit more quarrysome. Like that. And then bauxite this side of things. Like that. And then what are you? Just zoned. Okay. And then you're just raw mineral storage. We could fit a couple of those here. Put just the one there. I'll keep this as part of the zone as well. So this could lead into a forestry area down here too. I'm not ruling that out at this stage. So what else do we need? Glass manufacturing, rotary kiln. And fiberglass. That's annoying that doesn't fit there. It doesn't fit there either. And I can't put it there because of the slope. But I can fix that one at least. Oopsie doodle. There. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. These are all digging out ore, actually. Do I need the other stuff? It's all ore. Any vehicles moving around? Currently, no. Okay, let's link this up. Again, I'll link it up from this side, so if we do add the forestry in the future, it won't cost us. Or we can just link it to this. Why do I keep saying it won't cost us? That's a really dumb thing to say. We don't need these now. Okay, and then up you go and join up like so. Alright, so that's our link to the main world. And then power. Like that. And then water is just going to be a continuation of this grid here. Wow, that's the straight line. Okay. We draw this really badly now. Apologies if anyone is offended by my pipe drawings. Right, so this should now start functioning. Yes. 12,320 units per 3 minutes. How exciting. Why are you not watered? Oh. Let's fix that as well. There we are. That should do it. It's cool that they've got this kind of animated. I don't... does it actually dig? Maybe it does actually dig. It could well actually dig. We'll find out. Anyway, for now, I'm going to do the other... the other freight train station, which is going to be... How am I going to do this other station, actually? I suppose if I just draw this down a bit further. Slope too steep. Maybe I... Okay, I have an idea. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Need to flatten all this land. This is going to be a real pain to fix in a minute. Oi, oi, oi. So yeah, the plan now is to build this out like this. And then along to level there. And then back this way. And then train. Freight. One there. One there. And maybe... Actually, no. I was going to say one there as well, but no. So now... This one here is going to be the outside connection. So I need to smooth all this land. Smoothens it to an extent, I suppose. Slope terrain would probably be a better... Or maybe not. glad I haven't got soil availability for this, because I would have definitely used it all up by now. Still, it creates a nice geographical feature, which I've now got to try and get my rail down. So this left-hand one here is going to be the outside connection, and then the right-hand one is going to link over to Plint Bridge. So if I come over here and build this end as well, it's going to be this style. I think in this area here would be a good place for it. If I can squeeze under the... What's this one? This is the rail, isn't it? So if I can squeeze under this... like this, and then go out, maybe like that, along a small amount, and then up, and then back. I should be able to put the station here. Yeah, I can squeeze you there. Gives you a head start at being elevated, I suppose. You need power. You probably need water as well. Although it looks like you might have water. I still don't know how that one's powered. There we go. Let's go with this. I'm going to go like this. It's a shame that I can't link these two tracks together, because it would save so much time and effort. But alas, no. Really not fit through there? Hang on, I might be able to make it fit through there. Oh, I had it in. If I turn off snapping, it might work. Yeah, there. There. Now I can turn on snapping again. Alright, now I can just follow this line. So actually, if this is the one, okay, might be able to do a slight change. We'll see. Just do you to there for now, because not far from... Okay, you still need to go up and over the other road. That's not a problem. Do you know what I need to do? Save. No. Alright, we might end up in a tunnel here. Yeah, it looks like we are. That's fine. over like that. Can I build on water? Why not? Oh, water. Okay, now we diverge. So this one goes up the hill this way. Like that. And this one, if I turn you back like this and then bring you up like so. Right. So in terms of this, you get water like that, you will get water like that, and then for power, so actually you're powered, it's just this one that isn't. So let's just do that. I might even be able to put some more zigzags in this central area here. I might use move it just to lift these up. Make this roundabout a bit flatter. There we are. Here comes the convoy. So you're currently going to Ready to Wear Limited. You're delivering metal products to a clothes store. Is it worth asking questions when something like that happens, or is it just a case of do as you see fit? It's probably safer for everyone actually if you just say do as you see fit. Alright, I'm just going to sort this out. This is technically a proper roundabout now, which is, I don't think it has been before. There we are. You go to there, you go to there. So here's a question. Maybe it is there and I was just being blind. I didn't see the fishing industry. Oh, it is there. Yeah, I'm being dumb. And then we got these factories as well. Industrial steel plant might be worth having. Furniture factory, not right now. Plastics, no. Toys, no. Lemonade. A car factory though. Animal products, plastic, glass and metals. Food. Can you imagine the ore industries fueling the food? I suppose metal cans. Shipyard. That's a good one. We could do that over here. Maybe. Alright, let's do this roundabout as well. Go there and there. You go there and there. Okay, and then the giveaway. So yeah, what kind of things do you guys want to see next? Wow, there is a lot of turning to facility. Going complete the wrong way for that. Hello Bob, welcome, welcome. This is the current Rosewood ore group, it's called. We might rename this in the future. God, the pollution is going to be terrible. Have these started dropping down in height yet? I think they go down. Don't they turn into like a quarry type thing? Oh yeah, we need fire and police over here. Let's put police there. Fire there. I think we'll have a second fire here. Just to make sure that we have as much, because we don't want any of these to burn down, really. So you're getting a fair amount of workers. So for policies, yeah, advanced automation. Yeah. Do you mean to see in current stream? Yeah, current stream and in the future. Whatever ideas you have, I'm all ears. So you're going to the ice cube factory. The less said about that, the better, I think. Hi Mohammed, welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. So I wonder, you can spawn both. More buildings burning down. What am I supposed to do about that though? Put another fire station? Can't keep building fire stations. You just build one of these as well. Like, there. We're just covering it in fire stations. I would love to see Motorsport Manager. I saw part 1 and 2. Oh, yeah, that will be coming back. That will be coming back. Just taking a little mini break from Motorsport Manager at the moment. Football Manager's back on the channel as well, if you're interested in that. What the hell's going on here? Well, clearly... Okay, the giveaway thing isn't always working by the looks of it. Yeah, having the entire industry of the city relying on one motorway junction might not be the smartest move. We'll see how it goes. Wow, these are filling up. Filling up fast. So what are you currently making? Turning ore into metals. You are turning ore into glass. You're just storing ore as well. You're just storing ore. I could do this. Okay, I'll just leave you balanced for now. These here, turning ore into metals. So all the trucks are currently in use. You're turning ore into glass. You're a fire station. And then this is extra storage, of which there is a fair amount. Right over here. Barracks, maintenance. So it's all coming together. So you are not enough buyers. So we've got the problem of not enough buyers, and then we've got a problem of not enough suppliers. I know that it does balance out after a while. I'm not panicking too much right now. It's just frustrating. This was all connected up, isn't it? Yeah. It's oh, have I just depowered my airport by mistake? Yes, I have. Let's fix that. And I'll also power it up and over this. Just to make sure it is definitely working. So you're still complaining not enough goods to sell. You've got lots of problems. I think some other buildings over here. Like, isn't there a Mall of Wealth? Is that what it's called? Must be around here somewhere. Statue of Shopping. That'd be handy to have. Don't know how to unlock that though. See what buildings we've got that we can add some land value to this. And the Mall of Moderation, that would be good. Actually, that would have been really good to have here. I suppose we can move it over here. Stick it in this space. So that should increase land value. Of course, you have your own parking as well. Well, you're not watered. Alright, the leisure district. Actually, I have an idea for this. It's technically on the south bank of Guard Bay, isn't it? So the South Bank Leisure District. I think that's a good name. Smoking ban. And then Leisure Square. Such a cringe name. We can still put a nice square here with some parks and stuff, though. That would be kind of cool. It's the district. I don't know. What building's this again? Oh, you're the fire station. I think the fire station can be moved out of that area. Put it on the main road somewhere. Maybe along the front here with the police station. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Alright, hopefully this starts working soon. We do have traffic coming in. You garbage, yeah. Let me just check this. Is anyone right now using the... No. This freight arriving here though. Ah, so you're importing to Morrison's. Alright, if I follow you, are you just going to drive straight to Morrison's? Yes. Okay, that might not be ideal. Maybe we should have an option here to turn right as well. Oh, here we go. 7% full, but it's something. follow this and see what comes out. It's also full. 60% full. So the train traffic is returning again. It might not be considered the most efficient route to go all the way up to the industrial area just to then get on another train and come back. So we could put another freight station maybe down here somewhere and link it up to the main line. So you must be going to, yeah, Sainsbury's. Can't just be you, surely. Alright, well it's a proof of concept. It is a proof of concept. So it was you. Let's watch you actually drop off the stuff. There you go. Now I wonder what facility you're just going back to the cargo train terminal. Okay. You are 27% full, heading out towards another city. So maybe if I put another facility down here. I don't know how much room I've got. Probably less room than this. Let's have a look. Ah! Not even close. Let's do this, and then this. Try that. Nope. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Oh, that matters slightly. Yeah, we need that. Some of these are quite satisfied now, at least. Most of our workers are well educated as well, which is good. No uneducated. No uneducated at all, which is very good. Let's have a look at our uni now. Technological Institute. We're making nowhere near as much as we should. 1,500 students. Academic year reports. Okay, so I think the year hasn't ended yet. And that's why it's really slow. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how this is all coming together now. We do need some more garbage collection. So don't allow intercity trains. Not that there would be any anyway, but even so. I might set up the train line now as well between Guard Square and Plymouth Parkway. I think we'll just follow some vehicles and then we'll wrap things up. So for this, I need you to start in, yeah, that platform there. Lots of happy people there. Wrong way. I was following the orange line. It's not right. Up to here. And then to there. More happy faces. And back. In terms of vehicles, I think we'll go with the Thameslink trains. Maybe 3. What about this? What's a shade of orange? Anyone know a shade of orange? Nectarine? I think we've used that for the trolley. So... I call this the Plint Bridge line, I suppose. Maybe we won't go with the colour convention for this. Alright, happy with that. Let's see what it looks like. Also for this, I might as well... Oops, not that one. This one. I might as well just convert this. The trains should still cross over, even if there isn't a physical crossover there. It should work. There's the train. Alright, save the game. And then select the train. Let's see what it looks like. It's going to be a really bumpy ride, I imagine. I can't imagine this is going to be smooth at all. Well, this bit's quite flat. Hang on a sec, let me mute the microphone. That's better. I feel less dead now. I think I'm going to reduce the speed limit along this section as well. Alright, this bit here needs work. Oh, that needs a lot of work. That looks pretty neat. I'm quite happy with that. Crossover, yep. Okay. I think that's kind of cool. I'm going to edit this now to make this a little bit smoother. So the issue was this node here needs to come up slightly. That's a little bit better. I'm going to control the speed of the trains along this track as well, just to help things out there. So currently it is whatever that is. So let's make it 40 miles an hour. Yeah. And then this curve here, I think 25. Just to be ultra careful. There we go. And then also this whole section between, whoopsie doodle, let's have it 30 miles an hour. I think all the platforms at Guard Square should be 10. Okay, and then this line should also be... I think I'm going to have to change all these manually. $30 miles an hour. That's cool. I don't know if that's a glitch or not, but you can click on both when they overlap. Okay, that one didn't work. Oh wow, is it 10 miles an hour through here? What do you know? think all through here is going to be 30 miles an hour for safety. Actually, oops. I think once you get to, for God's sake, yeah, I think once you get to here, you can go as fast as you like. I'm okay with that. Anyone waiting? 3 people. Waiting to head back to Guard Square by the looks of it. Anyone on board? No one. You, 3 people. Okay, so you're waiting to go out this way. I think the station speed there, I can have it as 30. I don't see that being an issue. Yeah, that's fine. I think I need to plant some trees around this as well, just to make it look a bit nicer. Right, anything else we should be doing right now? I've been going for just over 2 hours. That's a good time. I suppose we can take requests. So yesterday I was supposed to follow the bus along the guided busway and I forgot to do it. So George, if you're still here, I'll do that now for you. I'm still complaining. Not enough goods to sell. Hopefully that gets solved soon. We have got industrial traffic coming through again. How busy are we over here? Quite busy. We are producing quite a lot of ore. Though already you're producing considerably less. These are all full. So I could do with some more. Not enough buyers. Surely at that point... Hang on, can I increase the budget for industry? Increase the number of trucks. So yeah, guided busway. And I'll need to find, if anyone knows where the surface painter stuff is, to do this over here. That'd be handy as well. Where's a bus when you need one? Speed up time, wait for a bus. I mean, what this is telling me is we need more buses. So I had 4 more. So at least with this now I can come over here and follow it out the depot. Is this building just not going to get demolished? For Christ's sake. Right, save the game. Which I know I keep doing. Select you should be the Skyline. Yep. Have you got Surface Painter and can't find it, or have you not got it? I think I've got it as part of a like an overarching mod, but I don't know where it is in the UI. Or at least if I know where it is in the UI, go there and it isn't there, then I know I haven't got it and I can find it. We'll get that for next time. You can see the pollution in this part of the city now. It's pretty bad. Not a lot I can do about that though, I'm afraid. Alright, up onto the motorway. This is a direct shuttle between the airport and Guard Square, using the guided busway that we've got. I might just leave it on ×1 speed at this point. It's a nice skyline we've got. That big building at Guard Square I might move. I don't know, we'll see. Lots of aircraft flying overhead as well, always nice to see. Here we go. So it looks like we're going to Guard Square first. Either that, we're going to circle all the way around and then head on the guided busway. Slow for the toll. So out on the right there is where the guided busway surfaces. Alright, round here. I do like Guard Square. It looks very picturesque now. It's got to look even better with trains running in and out of the station. Need to remove parking here as well. Honestly, you give them an inch, they take a mile. Alright. Steady stream of buses coming in as well. It's always good to see. Here we go. So this bit right now, so far so normal. But in a second, it will become very unique indeed. So there are... Well, there's one guided busway in the UK that I know of for certain. I think there might be a second one. So the Cambridge one is the one I know of. I know in Australia there's a couple. I think it's called the O-Bahn in Australia. I'm trying to remember if it's Brisbane or Cairns that has it. I think it's Brisbane. Right, now we drive straight ahead onto the guided busway and off we go. So right now it's underground, so it's not very exciting, but in a minute we will surface and we will run along the median of the motorway. Let's slow down for this corner here. Now we're running in the middle of the motorway. There's the airport on the left. One between Luton and Dunstable. Lee. Is it Lee or Leith? Or Leith? How do you pronounce that? In Manchester has one as well. There we go. So that's 3. I wasn't aware of the Luton one actually. That's quite local. I should have known about that. I know about the Cambridge one because it's built on what used to be the Varsity line, which is now a problem because they're looking at reopening the East-West link and that busway's in the way. Alright, here we are. Slow down, join the conventional road again. Any requests? Any other lines that you want to see a POV of before we end? I will decorate all this stuff as well. I promise. One day. It will happen. This is a really... All these assets that I'm using are really, really well made. Cannot recommend them enough. Huge hordes of people getting off aircraft. Alright, I might as well watch this back to Guard Square now. So we turn left here onto the guided busway, start speeding up. Go. So it's a little bit bumpy. I think in real life it would be a lot smoother. It's because of the animation of the vehicles. It feels a bit bumpier. A bit here where we drive right up and over the top of the railway there. Ugh. Into the tunnel. Again, just rendering the inside of these tunnels makes such a difference. Looks really, really cool. Right, out onto the road. And then back into Guard Square. So if no one has any requests, which it looks like no one does, I might choose a couple at random to watch and then, yeah, just wrap it up. So another one I want to watch is the trolley again. I do enjoy watching the trolley. Trolley isn't as popular as it used to be. It's a bit of a shame. Or at least not at this end of the line. Maybe it is a bit popular towards the centre. Then it has kind of been superseded by the metro and the bus and trams even. This is the terminus of the trolley at Lafayette. And at this point here we turn left. So Lafayette is like the old town of the city. Not all of it is old, obviously. Some of it will be quite modern, like cinemas on the sides there. But it's supposed to be a little bit more quiet and tranquil, but this main road, arterial road through the middle, does make it quite busy still. What about the tram through Lafayette? Yeah, we can watch that one next. So I could do all 3 tram lines after this if you want, with a little bit of commentary. The metro we can kind of do, but there's not much to talk about because you're underground for a lot of it. So still going down the main road. Some more new buildings springing up. It's always nice to see. We're into the residential area now. We might have even crossed into Hunway actually at this point. Oh, there's a house that burnt down or was abandoned. Hopefully that gets replaced. Looks like burnt down. Looks like rubble. I really like that sound of the trolleys whirring up as they pull away. There's something about, like, I like power. You know, steam as well, steam power. Just that feeling of raw power coming from a machine. And you don't really get it that often with electric motors, but every now and then, roller coasters are a really good example. LSM launch systems and LIM launch systems, you really hear that feeling of power, and you hear the motors whirring and winding up, and then the train shoots past. You get that real feeling of satisfaction from it, you know? Right, we're definitely in Hunway now. We've almost crossed into Halliday. Somewhere, it might be this junction in fact, coming up. There's a junction where if you turn left you go into the trolley depot. Where is it? We will see shortly. So this is probably the busiest bit of the line, where most people get on and off. It's all commercial down here as well, so people going shopping would get off down here. Ah, there it is. Straight ahead is the trolley depot. We're going to turn right to head towards Guard Square. Once we pick up passengers here, of course. So yeah, that was Hunway we just went through. And now at these lights here, we turn right. And that in front of us is Halliday. We've got Somerset Avenue approaching from the left and the right, so we're going to cross over that via this special road here. The guided busway, sorry, starts just to our right hand side there. Now we're in Halliday, which was the first district we built after Guard Square. This is the first proper residential area of the city we built. What is that car doing? Just went right across the centre of the road. Shouldn't have done that. That's illegal. So we're only taking a brief hop and a skip and a jump through. Oh, I like that building with the awning outside there. That was nice. So at this point we're about to cross over all the rail lines that come out of Guard Square Station. That incline there is where trolleys would show their advantages. They can get up inclines that other vehicles would struggle with. So that's what was the name of the leisure district? What do we call it in the end? South Bank Leisure District. Right in front of us. Leisure Square Station just on the right there. Which I think we stopped just outside of. That in front of us is the bridge to Varsity Island. Actually looks quite tall from this viewpoint. Should be able to fit ships underneath then. That's something else I need to build, is a cruise terminal somewhere near Guard Square, so that tourists would arrive into the city right in the heart of it. Alright, so this is sort of skirting the leisure district. You can see the tram hub on the right hand side there, and then we turn here into the trolley hub. I say that, there's only one line that stops here so far. I think the trolleys eventually will be an east to west thing. They might not even stop at Guard Square, they might just skip by it. So I do want to utilise trolleys as much as possible. So that's basically the end of that line. Let's watch this tram, which is the Fuchsia line. This is Varsity Island. This is our university campus, the main university campus. There will be other ones in the future. This is the home of the new Gardcity Lions. Varsity Village on the left hand side there, home of all the sports stadiums. I think I might call this Varsity Vale, this road here. Something like that. Keep it in with the varsity theme. Hang on a sec, I just need to mute my microphone again. See, the helicopter gets really, really low as it flies over here. Might need to see if I can fix that. Alright, over the bridge. Great views across the Gard River, Gard Bay. Cheese grater there in the distance. We'll be passing that shortly. So now we start dipping down off the bridge. So that line to our right is the one that runs through Bankside and up to Fantasy World. We're heading left to join the main trunk tram route. Need a nice name for this road as well, to match Quayside, something like that. It's quite a long road, runs entirely along the waterfront between here and Guard Square. That's the cheese grater on the right with a very nice restaurant looking building next to it. And then in just a second... Is it here? No, a little bit further up. Maybe we've already missed... Oh no, I think it's after. The other tram line joins. Yeah, I think it's after. The one that runs up towards the airport. Okay, so here we'll turn left. We'll stop where the old monorail station used to be, which is now where the trolley is. I think I am tempted to rebuild the monorail at some point as well. Where it will run, I have no idea. Alright, drop underground. The entryway to Guard Square Tram Hub. Here we go. Not as many people waiting here now. Everybody wears red. I don't think they're Varsity fans either. I think they just wear red for some reason. Alright, drop underground. There's the old support that used to get in the way, which I've now moved. Join up with the tram again. Main tram route here. Up here. This is now one of the main roads that comes out of Guard Square to the east. We're currently running across the top of Hunway. Hunway? No. What's the district we're running next to right now? We're about to head into Hunway, and then that transitions into Lafayette. What's the area next to Halliday? That's going to bother me. Hang on. Leapside. Of course it is. We have 30 passengers on board out of a capacity of 100. I think the capacity of these could be much higher, in fact. These tram avenues that we're running along, really, really well made assets. Really happy with those. Alright, we're about to rejoin the waterfront. Here we go. So this is dual running right now. Tram tracks are also roads. Hardly anyone driving along here though, which is good to see. Very, very busy stations as well. So I think a little bit further up is where the transport tower is. Oh yeah, just on the left here is where it is. We stop right outside it. You'll see the underground station there on the right hand side. And we stop right here. Very nice. So now we are in Lafayette. running along the water's edge again. Very pretty. Look at the views. I'm still considering putting a national park out on that peninsula there. Not even like terraforming it or anything, just building it as is. Nice pathways that go all the way around it. Maybe one bus line and perhaps extend the trolley out there. Now we're truly in the old town section of Lafayette. These are all pubs along here. And then we've got this little green area, which I'm really happy with. I think the farm is directly in front of us as well. The road that connects to it certainly is. So we head along the cobblestone road. And then into this section, which still looks very picturesque. Love the shade of the trees as well. Absolutely glorious. And then up the hill, up the very unrealistic tram slope, which takes us into the current terminus of the line. This tram line might be extended a bit further, maybe towards the industrial area. But to show you what this looks like, we depart from here, we run round the loop, like so, and then back into the station that we just left. So yeah, currently this line terminates here, but we could extend it further down into this area. How are we doing with... oh yeah, this is quite busy now. Might as well have both types of trains spawn from here. Hardly anyone actually using this one though. Exporting. Okay. Alright, so that's one tram line, and then the other ones, so Stadium Point is the terminus of a line as well. So I've just got to wait for a tram to arrive. I think this is the line that goes up to Fantasy World, if I remember correctly. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to remove this. And I'm going to replace it with... if I can find the damn thing. Luxury Hotel. That, to me, looks a lot better. Look, there's tram. So here we go. We duck under the concert venue overflow. Rise back up again and join Stadium Way or Stadium Avenue, whatever we decide to call this road. Just past 20,000 channel points. Nice one. Nice one, Golfing Gamer. If only I had lots of things that you can spend them on. I might need to review that. So we're about to join up with the fuchsia line again. I didn't actually check. I think it's the indigo line or the violet line. I think it's the violet line. I think that was the first one we did. So all of the trams in Gardcity have like a trunk route. And it looks like the trunk route so far runs between Hunway and South Bank Leisure District. That's kind of the trunk, and it runs through Guard Square as well. And then all the tram lines diverge. Amsterdam kind of works like that too. Like Amsterdam Central is the main hub, and then there are lines that share tracks for quite a distance, and then they span out. Drew, hello, good afternoon. How are you? There's a smoking old cottage over there. I might make that a historic building. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do it now. Where is it? That's the question. So we were... no wait, we're here. We saw it there. Your historic building, your historic... And you are historic. Is that an old one as well? Yeah. You're historic. So in theory those buildings now shouldn't upgrade, they should be stuck like that forever. Sounds really ominous when you say it like that, but it's actually a good thing. Save, save, save. There we go. Right. Good stuff, Drew. Glad to hear it. So yeah, we're about to drop down into the tram hub again. I would like to see if I can make the tram hub fully underground. Then I can utilise the space above for a monorail hub. We appear to have entered the tram in front. Right, here we are. Suppose I could lower all this down a little bit more. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, off we go. Hopefully we're not following this tram. Hopefully it goes the other way. I have a horrible feeling we will be following it for a little bit though. Because I think this is the line that goes off towards the airport. Yeah. Oh well. Right, over we go. We get a little bit of breathing space now while that one leaves. This is one of the busiest parts of the city, this little junction here. There might be cause to upgrade it to a roundabout at some point. I'm quite happy with it at the moment though, it's not too bad. That new hotel, by the way, at Stadium Point looks so much better. Break. Just in time. In Amsterdam, you do get trams like this bunching up. It is a thing that happens. I don't mind too much. Alright, our turn. Off we go. So that's where the Varsity trams turn off. And then this next junction here on the left, that's where the line towards the airport turns off. Meanwhile, we are going to go straight on. So we are well and truly in Bankside now, which I think is one of the largest districts. Hunway and Lafayette might be a little bit bigger, but Bankside's pretty big, and it will get bigger in time too. There's Varsity Island on the right hand side. That is very picturesque. That does look fantastic. Even with the low res detail that we've got right now. I'm sure I've got the draw distance turned up to maximum as well. It's just how it looks. Can't really do much about it, I'm afraid. So we wind our way along the avenue here. The water is still off to our right hand side. No key now though, it's purely avenue and that's it. Alright, so the bridge there to the right, that heads off down towards the motorway and Bankside toll booth. We meanwhile are heading straight on. You can see the motorway in front of us, and then beyond that, Fantasy World. It's Bankside Library on the left hand side. This is where the underground station gets its name from. There's a metro train in front as well. That metro slope there is quite steep. Might see if I can change that. But meanwhile for us, I'm going to climb up onto this bridge here. Got some flickering cars as well for some reason. Not quite sure what that's about. And then we got this bus road here, which I believe doesn't have a rendered texture. No, it doesn't. So I'm going to have to change that. See if there's something I can switch it to. And yeah, Fantasy World directly in front of us. London to Paris, did that say? I use coaches for this route rather than buses to give you that more comfortable experience. It's the only bus route that uses coaches instead of buses. There's the helipad in front of us. Fantasy World Gate is directly in front of us now. And we're going to run onto the segregated right away here and into the Fantasy Loop. Round like so. Tight bend here, nice and slow. And there we are. So we've got the bus slash metro station here, which does have people waiting for the Azure line, which comes over here, but not the other two lines. It's interesting. Last but no means least, let's follow this line here, which is the newest tram line. We built it yesterday, the Lilac line. So it starts here at the airport. Whatever car park number this was, I can't remember off the top of my head now. And here we go. Still doesn't look like the car park is being used right now. I wonder if I stopped cars from driving in front of the airport, if they would then come over here and park. Possibly. But here we go, tram zone right of way. Snaking our way through the trees and over the motorway, which is below us now. And towards the airport, which looks very barren right now, but will get filled out eventually. And will look very pretty indeed once it's done. Now we'll run in front of the terminal buildings. That's 1C. The one to our right now is 1B. And directly in front of us is 1A. The helicopter landing pad there as well. This is where the tram starts getting busy from this point onwards. See people waiting to get on board. Here we go. Up the embankment again. Back onto its own right of way. And off we go. So now we're heading towards Plintbridge Park. Plintbridge Retail Park. Plintbridge Parkway Station directly in front of us. Plintbridge Retail Park and bus station on our left hand side there. Now we're running down this really nice tram boulevard again. Basically everywhere there's tram on the road we use this. Apart from Lafayette where we use the cobblestone. So pretty, so picturesque. The mall on the left there. Was it the Mall of Moderation I think it's called? And then its tram stop directly in front of us. Segregated right of way again. Well, that lamppost is going to be a problem. Down onto the motorway. Gets a bit bouncy at this point. Now we cross into St Michael, the newest residential district of the city. Very busy here. Lots of people waiting to get on. Perhaps they are Varsity fans. Segregated right of way again. Oh, that was a bounce. And then what was this? Rosemary Way? Was it we called this stop? Something like that. And then up towards the leisure district. Yeah, this hill is quite deceptive. You don't realise how big it is until you get down to this level. Because we're running flat into an underground station, having previously been elevated. That's quite something. A little drop down here. Tight bend. Up the hill. And onto the main street again. So this is the leisure district we're in now. The South Bank Leisure District. We have one stop in here, which is just down the bottom of this hill that we just spent ages climbing up. And then the main tram trunk route is directly in front of us now. So this line currently terminates at Guard Square, but eventually it will run out to a new district in the future. I think there will be a small reorganising of the tram lines in the future as well, to try and make them all the same or as equal as possible length. Always new buildings being built. It's always nice to see. Cheese grater stop coming up. Go on, tram, get out of the way. Go on, tram, get out of the way. There we go. Bloody bus in our way now. There we go. There's the Colossus. Is it Colossus? Colossal statue. Looks very nice anyway. And then Guard Square just in front of us. I might as well stop it here because we've seen that bit before. How's this going? Where are the trains? There's one. Do you have any on board? What about you? Yeah, a few people. You? You? No. So we're still struggling to get goods over here. In frames. Probably a good time to start wrapping up then if that's going to happen. Oh wow, lots of people leaving. Some people arriving.